And that's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.
Tamika Miller's Undercard is the definition of a sleeper hit. In the footsteps of Stallone's Rocky series and Scorsese's Raging Bull comes a film that combines aspects of both those legends and places them in a Miami backdrop, with a focus more on the drama behind the trainer's life than the actual contender. Miller's fresh perspective pays off, placing Wanda Sykes in a lead role that no other director would have given her the opportunity to have. And with this material, he excels in a dramatic role with shades that successfully lean back on her comedic roots. The supporting cast seizes the moment to stand alongside the vet and doesn't squander their screen time, making every scene valuable in Miller's film that juggles at least 4 subplots. Such is familiar in the life of a struggling single mother in a U.S. metropolis, a theme that hits home hard, as Miller covers the dynamic between the complicated mother-son relationships in FBA communities when the mother is more often than not homosexual and a drug addict. Miller sheds a light on a familiar story while waving the Pan-African, South African, and FBA flags high in a boxing gym that hasn't felt more connected to the soil since Apollo Creed's and Rocky III. Despite that being one of the worst films in that series, those are still big shoes to fill, and Miller has proved herself up to the task. With Rosalind Sanchez stealing scenes as Sykes' love interest and confidant, Estella Cahilla continuing her work after The Woman in the Yard to position herself as a budding child star, and Sykes showing a dramatic side of herself not seen before in her career, Undercard is chock full of on-screen talent, while Sugar Shane Mosley makes a cameo in the history of boxing in Liberty City is thoroughly delved into to give this film its clout as more than a capable enough contender amongst some of cinema's great fighter flicks. Add in Amortegu's hazy purple-hued lighting that makes the fights look like they were captured under a tropical sunset or a Florida strip club, and Undercard can set itself apart in its own class in contention against action sports dramas that have famously preceded this unique take on one of the most popular modern-day gladiator games.
Pop your popcorn. That's for the piggies in every US city thinking a seat in the back row is Porsche because of European history. They miss seeing the monocle though, so I be in the front row on days I'm making dough. All alone, in the zone, on the phone, until the trailers go off the screen, along with all those production companies that never did a thing for me.